cold and snow. You know what I'm saying? Wherever it may be,
Well,
Buffalo, Kansas City.
and that's the thing that separates Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, them guys, those young guys, they playing outdoors to me. Lamar, they
Mm.
outdoor quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins, to your point we talked about earlier, he be in that building too.
Yeah,
Stafford playing the building.
yeah.
Before we move along, you got something to say, Mastermind?
I say, just, I mean, basically, I like what the way Jacksonville is going. I think everything should be good for them. It's just that Trevor Lawrence, like he just said, it's that weather. What are you gonna do when the weather come for you, baby? That's
Okay,
the bottom line.
before I go to the next question, even if they make it a home game and they play Cincinnati or just say Kansas City, do you think the difference of the game would be Trevor Lawrence or would it be somebody on the defense giving up
Joe
the
Burrow
game?
can go anywhere on planet Earth and beat you.
Right, but I'm saying, do you think it'd be Trevor Lawrence throwing the interceptions? Just would you think would it be his fault?
I think he's matured. His maturation process has gotten him past. Don't get me wrong, a scheme is a scheme, right? You may throw a pick here, turn over there, whatever. But
Mm,
for the most part, no, I trust him. I
okay,
trust him. But outplaying Joe Cool just different to
okay.
me.
It
Yes,
might be
sir.
the D. It might be
So it
the.
might be the D.
It might be the D.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is not having a run game going to hurt Dallas Cowboys in the long run? It's not having a run game going to hurt Dallas Cowboys in the long run.
Are we certain that the Cowboys don't have a running game, or we just haven't seen it?
I'm gonna let you take it, Mr. Lundy.
I mean, like, don't because you got players that, for whatever reason, they don't perform at certain times in the season. But when it's money time, you see them. I believe in Pollard. I believe in that old line, and they highly paid. All them dudes that got some bread up front. So when it comes time, when they got to run, I think they can. You're gonna have to because you can't throw your way out of Jalen Hurts, right? You're gonna have to be able to put it on the ground 20 times. Listen, I believe. Listen, in December, January, you got to run the football.
Oh no, no, no. The weather calls for that.
300
Yeah, the weather calls for that. That's like throwing a block of ice. It ain't gonna happen.
there in the Meadowlands in January, talking about you finna put three and let them up.
Yeah, MetLife ain't having that.
Yeah,
You
25,
do it.
25 for 32 and 3. Nah, that ain't
No, you
happening.
ain't having
What you think, Mastermind? Is not having a run game gonna hurt him in the long run?
that. I'm kind of like Tycoon down there kind of said a little bit, meaning this. I don't know if they don't have a running game. You know what I'm saying? I think it's right now. They just so Dak Prescott, they just trying to get him in so much of a rhythm with the receivers there. I don't even think they, you know
You
what I'm
think
saying?
it's scheme to get his confidence up.
Yeah, McCarthy ain't even touched on that part of the game yet. But
But
I do believe him. I seen what I saw in Pollard. I believe that he's a fast back for you. I haven't seen that bruiser. Nah, I
well, let's
do
do this.
believe you
Think
gotta
about
have
this.
that.
Now let's look at. We saw Josh Jacobs last night, right? Every back I see that touch it 300 times, that next year they do.
Yeah.
I've never seen it other than Adrian Peterson.
He's right.
Adrian Peterson, the only
But
dude,
Adrian Peterson is a different beast.
different person.
Yeah.
He is the only cat that I've seen have them 300 yard. Well, no, Derrick Henry too. I got to get Derrick.
He a different beast. He
Right.
he of the Adrian
This
Peterson
in
tree.
this new NFL,
Uh-huh.
I don't see a back carrying it 300 times, lead the league in rushing.
That's why I say
Okay.
you gotta have that thunder and lightning.
Well, so to that point is Mike McCarthy saying, "Listen, I know how to coach in the cold. I know what this gonna take. Let me keep this guy.
Preserve the back.
Let
to
me
the
keep
winter
this
time.
guy at around 200,
I'm gonna let these guys know about
Two-
this run game.
210.
See, they saying, or do they not have one, or do they have one, or don't they? Listen, it's just like trying to get credit. You go there, you ain't never went got no credit card to use it, and the people go, man, you ain't never done that. I'm like, no, then you go, I'm like, hey, not going to get it. It's like never having nothing. Like you said, I'm saying, you got to, in order to get some credit, like they say, you gotta go get it, go establish it.
Okay.
So one thing about them, they not trying to establish the run.
Well,
They not even trying. So
let's do
so
this.
my thing is this: when the playoffs start, like we talking about the long run. So if you're not even trying to do it now and get that chemistry, so in the long run, when the playoffs come, and you got to play Philly. You got to play the 49ers who just went out and got Chase Young. You got to play probably you got to probably play
They already lost.
Lions.
the
They are-
Lions. Not about that's what I was about to say. And anybody else, you
Well, they-
gotta have that. Like you
let's
said,
let's
when it
let's,
gets when
let's,
it
let's
go
unpack,
ahead.
let's unpack that because they played the 49ers, but they was playing from behind. Ain't no run game. San
So they
Francisco,
might be doing it again.
that's what I'm saying. San Francisco got off the bus in their chest.
No, I know what he's saying. He's saying they so far ahead. The
They ain't
run was
run
no
it.
use.
To my point, I'm leaning more toward the side that,
So what about these other games? Did you see the run game yet?
well, what they just had to come from behind on the Rams, right? So
This week, then they just blow somebody out though. Who they just blow out yesterday?
And did you see the run game? All I seen was Dak.
Yeah, I think I'm be honest with you, Ice. I think you're gonna start seeing the run game now, coming up these next couple of games.
So,
Another reason why I say that because I think this was their breakout game for Dak. So they're gonna start saying now
my argument
you
to
good.
my argument is that is it a matter that they can't or they haven't? You seem to be leaning toward that they can't, and I'm saying it's more so that they haven't.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Okay.
They like AD or somebody. They like they gonna run.
Dak is AD.
They yeah. Hey, most definitely. I feel good. But my thing is this: they gonna
It's always
they gonna hand off
and
and run the game and run the ball against who they think they should beat up on. But like how you said, when they play them teams like the 49ers,
You're gonna have to.
Philly, and on them, they gonna get to throwing the ball. And they,
Yeah, okay.
you know, and I know they run game is a little check down. I know they run game is a little check down. That ain't gonna work.
They're offensive. They are. Listen to me.
you got to hit them through them.
I promise you.
You
Listen.
got to go up the gut.
There is no evolving organism like an NFL defense. There is no evolving organism quicker than an NFL defense. When you put Chase Young and Nick Bosa on the same team, who are former Ohio State teammates, coming off each edge, which they already had. You got Fred Warner.
Yeah, you got one of the best. It wasn't the D. I don't know.
You got what's the Armstead? You already got Armstead. You got Fred Warner. You got Bosa, who led the league in sacks right now and just got paid. And then you bring his teammate into the building, who got 5 sacks, by the way, was balling, but Washington decided to blow it up, and that's not his fault.
Okay, now you speaking good of the 49ers. Now that means they
I'm
gonna
talking defense.
I know, so that means they about to stop the who? The run or the Cowboys.
No, they're about to stop teams. The 49ers they didn't start bleeding. Brock Purdy didn't been exposed. They like, we finna stop this.
Yeah.
We finna neutralize all this bleed right now.
Just turn
Hey,
the
Master,
D
what
up.
you gotta say, Mastermind?
I think, man, somewhere down there though, it's gonna probably expose them, but I don't know.
Okay, moving along. Who you grabbing? AJ Brown or Tyreek Hill? And will either get the 2,000 yards this year?
Okay,
Mastermind.
Okay, America. This is just me. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill me. Don't shoot. Don't none of that.
I want the smoke.
Me.
I'm gonna say what I
If
got.
it's me,
And
I'm
bring
gonna
the
be
smoke.
real. No, I'm be real with you. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. If it's me, I'm gonna hit them with P 2 times, both of them. No, but
Beat 2 times.
But if I gotta pick one, to be real America, I'm going with AJ Brown because I'm building my team. That's just me. I like to build my team around strength and speed. I know I can get the strength, meaning he can catch in traffic. You know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no issues, none of that. Tyreek Hill, I know if I get you the ball in your hands quick, you can avoid the hits and get away. But I'm talking about what about when it's tight coverage and you can't avoid the hit? I don't think you can keep taking that smash. I know A.J. Brown can do that, so I'm going with A.J. Brown. But to get the 2K first, I'm going with my man Tyreek Hill to get that. He getting it for sure. And they both might end up getting it, though.
All
I'm
right,
going with
Tycoon.
Tyreek for sure.
All right, go ahead, Tycoon.
If there's anybody that's got a chance to pop 2K, it's gonna be Tyreek Hill because he make a living outside the hashes. His whole career is outside the numbers.
Yep.
But if you asking me if I'm putting a roster together, I'm taking AJ Brown because he catching traffic across the middle.
Yep.
And in the playoffs,
What I'm
in the
saying.
playoffs, I like bigger bodies too. I don't like little guys. I'm a big dude. I like big dudes, and I want dudes that catch it in traffic in the cold. All that outside the numbers, like I told you, that ball don't sell the same at the 20 degrees at night.
No, it don't.
Listen to me, man. Like, y'all mentioned my high school football. Have you ever played in November at night?
That's what
At night.
them hands is froze. You know what I'm talking
Man, when you play a game at going up the River Rouge at night, up there by the river, that's cool right off the river, man. It's
Yeah.
cold up there, man.
Yes, sir.
It's cool.
Shout out to River Rouge.
Yes, sir.
Hey, right off Jefferson, that's you can when you
Yeah.
then you see that river, it be cold up there, man. Them lights, you be like, them things ain't making no heat. So when you going up there, Tyreek Hill from Florida.
Oh, that's gonna be a big difference.
He from Florida.
Just think, you go to Buffalo, it's over.
Man, come
I remember he played in Kansas City. He should be all right with the weather.
What did the man do?
Yeah.
He made a living outside the numbers.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you said. I just talking about he should be all right with the weather now.
Huh.
But it's unanimous up here. I'm a rock with AJ Brown also. Like I say, I believe they both got the speed. They both got the strength. But like Mr. Tycoon said earlier about the hands.
Yeah.
See, I believe AJ Brown is a better
Hand
receiver
catcher.
with the hands.
He's a hand catcher.
Right. So when you got to catch that ball in traffic and all that, and without it getting to the body, and you got to reach out and all like that, he's a better receiver like that also. And I believe Tyreek, he more of a body catcher.
He definitely. You saw
You
that
know,
when he dropped on
You know what
Monday
I'm
night.
saying? Yeah, so
He put that mug on his
yeah,
body and
and
dropped.
and I know he pretty good, so
And then my
receiver.
man AJ gonna marsh you, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you say, you just got to win. So they pretty good. They both similar, in all areas. But like you say, I'm gonna go with like I say, AJ Brown because I believe he a better hands catcher. They both got the speed. They both big fuzz and like that. But I believe you know.
Shout out to
You go.
CP. We hear you, Cool Breeze. We see you chiming in. We hear you talking about Tyreek Hill, but it ain't happening today, baby. Stay down there and get that breaking news on why
You know.
Dame ain't go to Miami. Find that
Listen,
out for us,
He's
baby.
gonna pop too.
That's what you do, CP.
And I'm gonna say this
Find
here.
out why Dame ain't go to Miami.
I believe that they both might be the 2000s.
No.
They both might get it.
think
Like
so,
you say,
too.
one got 900 and some change, one got 1,000 and some change. And how many games we got left?
Listen,
Got to
to
have
Nine.
that mark. Nah.
let me tell you.
Go ahead, Tycoon.
Like I told you, there is no quicker evolving organism than the NFL defense. No, two, dude. That's like saying two 2,000-yard rushes in a season. Nobody has ever done 2,000 in NFL passing.
I just want something to happen, baby.
What's going to happen
I
though?
just want something to happen. I know one of them getting it.
But two is not going to happen.
I'm telling you, it's going to be close. It's going to
One
be
of y'all getting it.
1,800.
I want
You
both
gonna be
of y'all, but
dang,
one of
that's
y'all get it.
2,000,
Somebody,
basically.
somebody going flat.
It's going to be AJ. It ain't going to be Tyreek. I don't think.
Somebody. Well, the problem is with AJ. To Tyreek's credit, is that the dude that's delivering the football got a howitzer.
Yeah.
Like he got and he left-handed. He got a real howitzer, and the ball coming out from a different angle. So I think he got a better shot than anybody because of his quarterback
Okay.
and the offense that they in.
Yeah.
And that's a high octane offense.
Yeah. That's why I say I believe Tyreek gonna get it first. I believe he gonna get another 100 or 200-yard games again, or at least over a couple games over
And
150.
For real, you really can't double team because you got to respect Mozart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to respect Waddle, too.
Yeah, exactly. So he
Yeah.
got the best chance. I mean, you ain't gonna
Yeah.
double team nobody. You can't. You know what I'm saying? If you put 8 in the box, it's over.
And I believe it's gonna be harder for Brown because of the division that he in also. And then
We ain't got.
also.
He ain't got no real help.
Yeah. Where do you rate Jalen Hurts as a quarterback? Where do you rank Jalen Hurts as a quarterback? Tycoon.
Superstar. Box office superstar.
He top
Box
5, top 7.
Top 5, top
10.
10. Also, yeah, he's a superstar too. I give him that.
Top
No, he
three.
definitely. You said top
He's
3.
top 3 for me. He's elite. Well, y'all look surprised.
Nah, I just asked.
Y'all didn't know.
I mean,
Y'all just found this out.
I didn't know top 3. I ain't
You
think
just
that.
found this out. This new information.
I'm gonna give him top 5.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Top
mine,
5 or 6,
he
something like that.
5 to
Yeah.
7 for me. He falling
Yeah.
anywhere that category, 5 to 7,
Yeah.
top 5 to 7 quarterbacks.
He went
in the
toe to
league.
toe in that Super Bowl with that man.
I mean, I understand.
No, it's people that
On a rookie deal.
I
know, it's
understand.
He ain't got paid. Nah, he ain't got paid.
I mean, I
it's people
understand.
that-
But watch, hey, but
it's
watch
people that
this.
beat the rookie.
But watch
man
this.
under the rookie deal too, though, right?
Joe Burrow went toe to toe with him.
And beat him, right?
I said top 3.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Burrow too. For
I'm
me, for my money.
Who you got?
Hurts, Burrow, and Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Yeah, and Lamar is
Yeah.
3A.
Okay.
I got Lamar better than Hurts.
I do too.
I got Lamar better.
The only
So I was just
reason,
gonna
listen,
say.
talent-wise, but Lamar hasn't put together the big game the way Hurts has for me.
Yeah, right.
Hurts didn't put enough
Right.
big games, like must win. And you seen what happened when they set him out.
You know what?
I like.
I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, go ahead, Master Man.
I mean, I don't know how it's gonna rub y'all, but I kind of like my man, and like y'all just said, I don't care who say the smoke or whatever you got to say. I like your man Justin Herbert if he could take something off of it. If he could take something off
No,
of
Justin Herbert is not the problem.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if he can
Listen
take
to me.
something off of it,
You got
he
listen,
in the top
listen,
7
listen.
quarterbacks.
So what's the DB down there, number 3?
Jammer, Quentin Jammer.
No, the other one.
German James, something like that.
Yeah, no.
I think you're talking about German James.
Derwin James,
Yeah.
Derwin-
coldest
okay.
safety in the game. You got the best linebacker in the game. You got arguably one of the best pass rushers and another bookend with Lloyd. Dog, Herbert is not the problem. It's in the coaching staff.
No, we say that each week. We say that.
Herbert,
But no, I'm just saying, quarterback wise, I'm just naming quarterback.
well, Herbert ain't had them
Now,
big names yet.
My
No,
thing is
I'm
this.
just saying, I'm just
But
telling you,
talent wise, he did.
throw up.
My thing is
Yeah.
this. Hurts, he over in the NFC. The NFC is like the NFC is like the Eastern Conference in the
Who
NBA.
told you that?
Got Lamar.
It's the weakest conference over
Who
there.
told you that?
Me,
Ask dudes that play in them conferences them questions.
me, because my thing is this. If Tua was over there in the NFC,
Okay, so
with the
listen.
what's name? I'm just giving an example because Hurts is nice, but I think Tua better than
Okay, so
you know what I'm
listen.
saying.
I'm finna say,
Doing that football like that,
This is wrong.
I think Tua better.
Wanzo, this is what I got to do. Because right now you're doing real slick obviation. Right? This is a real
Well, go ahead. Come
This
on,
is a
talk to him.
real subtle obviation of the conversation right here. What we saying is, are there more talented quarterbacks in the AFC? One could argue, yeah. But the NFC East, right, where everybody in the division got a Super Bowl victory. I don't know too many divisions that's got that. Where every team in the division then got a Super Bowl victory in the division. And then you got teams like Washington, Dallas, and the Giants that's got multiples. So don't tell me the division ain't tough. And they got all these are legacy owners. You talking about
What they been doing lately?
they've
Yeah.
been winning. What you mean? The Giants was in the playoffs last year. Because you didn't pay that.
All the teams was in the playoffs.
But listen,
what Washington doing for you lately?
Washington is struggling.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Washington is
So some of that is like, you know what I'm saying? I understand the Eagles. I give you the Eagles. Dallas, what have you done for me? You ain't done nothing for me in 25 years.
do they continue?
I'm just saying, Dallas. Yeah, you got the
Okay,
brand.
so
You got the big brand name.
put
But what have I'm
put
just
one
asking
put
this.
any one of
I'm
those.
just going to your statement that
I'm
you
trying
said.
something. I'm gonna try an experiment.
Go
See if
ahead.
this works.
Let's try it.
We're
Go
gonna
ahead.
try an experiment. See if
Go
this
ahead.
works. If I put any one of them NFC teams in the NFC North, what happens?
In the NFC North, you put who over there? Put
Any
Washington.
one of them.
Put Washington over there. Probably look the same.
Washington win 9 games.
No,
The Bears,
the Commanders is not.
the Bears, the Bears, the Vikings, the Lions, and Green Bay. You put Washington in that division, they win 9 games. Stop.
That might be at this. This is what you're saying. See, this is what you're doing. See, you use
The truth.
No, you use a subjective memory. This is what you're doing. Look, you saying all those championships in the that's old, right?
That's Joe Gibbs.
So now what you're doing now, don't forget this now. Now that division that you just named, the NFC North, they got weakened. Remember Aaron Rodgers left? No. You put Washington in there when Aaron Rodgers was in there and Matthew Stafford and some of those good Lions, some of those teams that we were saying, dang, the Lions look like they should be doing this and doing that.
What has Stafford
They beat some of them.
What has Stafford ever done?
Nothing.
The most
He ain't done.
rated mediocre.
I agree with
I've
that.
ever seen.
I agree with that.
What you talking
I agree with that.
Yeah, I can
Put him in there with no. I'm saying put him in there with
organization.
Minnesota.
I'm
When
putting
Minnesota
the
had the Randy Mosses and stuff like that. And
That's a different
They
type.
gonna
No,
kill
that's
some of
different. No, that Washington could compete. That's
no, but I'm saying if you put that like how you just did,
Listen to
that
me.
Washington in there with the weak with the weak NFC North. I say throw that weak Washington that's in there right now in there with them.
Go ahead.
Time, I'm just gonna make it quick.
I just wanted to say where y'all rank. Go ahead.
So when Jason Sehorn left the Giants, to go
The
to
cornerback, Jason.
when, the only white boy I done seen play corner in the last 20 years, Jason Sehorn. Shout out to Jason Sehorn. Only white. The cornerback position, so-called,
baby.
they don't even let white boys play it.
Hey,
You ain't seen a white boy play corner since
Hey.
Jason Sehorn.
hey, you went back.
So you put Sean Taylor,
Right.
LeVar Arrington.
No, you see, you missing my point. You missing my point.
Those teams.
That wasn't my point.
was my point.
My point was this. I'm saying, you know the strength of that Washington. See, you went back to that.
The same
Listen,
era.
hold on. No. You went back to that era. But what I'm saying is this. You chose to put that team, Washington, right now
All right, we got
into a weak division. We weak right now. The
All right,
NFC North is weak.
Where do y'all rank before we move along? Where do you rank Jalen Hurts? You said top 3?
Top 3 for me.
Okay.
I got Jalen Hurts top 7.
Okay, I got him top 5. He
Fair enough.
he in the top 5. Okay, we're gonna move along.
Mastermind just got to watch a little more football. He got to watch a
Yeah.
little more tape. He got to watch a little more tape. That's all. A little
No,
more
I
tape.
watched
Where do
Jalen
you
Hurts.
have Zach
Oklahoma and
Wilson
all of that.
or Will Levis? Where do you have Zach Wilson or Will Levis?
Who I take?
Yeah. Who do you have?
Okay, qualify this for me because Zach Wilson is a second-year quarterback. And then
Right.
we talk, this Levis rookie year.
His
Yeah.
rookie year.
Just off what you've seen, that's all.
See, okay, but I don't want to compare a veteran to a rookie. That's not fair. Because here's the deal. What I always say with young quarterbacks, when there ain't no tape out there, they're going to make a splash. Brock Purdy,
No, I got you.
Trevor Lawrence, all these young quarterbacks going to make a splash when it ain't no tape. Lamar Jackson, until they got that tape and start figuring that junk out, they was just like, this dude that took the Michael Vick. They take the league by storm because you ain't never seen nothing like
Right.
this. So Levis is good. He's going to be a problem because he can do everything Tannehill can't do, right? He can do everything Tannehill can't do. That's why he got the nod.
Yeah.
Now, to that point, Wilson is developing right before our eyes, and he turned it into a real good quarterback.
Well, I'm gonna keep it going off what Tycoon said. I'm gonna say this here, like how you say. Right now, there's no tape on Will, and the key thing is this: Will did what all quarterbacks should do. He was very smart. He got the ball in the playmaker's hand. He got the ball to be hot.
That's what he's supposed to do. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what he get paid to do.
right. But a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? A
right.
lot of quarterbacks
True
don't
indeed. True indeed.
get the ball to the playmaker. But
indeed,
what
true
I
indeed.
did see was this: a lot of bad footwork.
That's Wilson.
No, that was no Wilson too, but I'm talking this what I seen in Will also. Even though he got the ball, I was just paying attention. But like how you said, he a rookie. But see, that arm is strong. So my thing is
that's the
this.
thing, like the NFL coming at a different rate of speed. A lot of that is urgency. Ain't no time to get off that back foot when these dudes coming to do harm.
Yeah.
It's dudes out there taking care of 2 mistresses. You dig? It's a dude. His agent then took all his money, right?
He's trying to
no,
get
you
back.
This dude on a contract year.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? These dudes do this professionally.
Do-
The other baby mama is tripping. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm gonna
They
take
coming.
But the reason why I say that is though, I think he might turn out to start looking like Zach Wilson.
See, that's
That's what I was gonna get to.
So listen,
This-
let's go back to the mantra. There's no evolving organism quicker than NFL defense. When they send that tape, when them coordinators get that tape, they figure out down and distance tendencies, formations, and motions. That junk gonna look pedestrian.
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's
Go ahead, Master Matt.
Okay, I just say this. I'm out of that. I'm taking Zach Wilson. The only reason why I feel like he developing under Aaron Rodgers a little bit. He got a chance to watch a little bit of that.
The quarterback room.
Right. I don't know what Tannehill gonna show you. See, that's what I'm saying. So that's the only reason why I would take
From a
Zach Wilson.
perennial Hall of Famer,
That's the only reason why I'm saying. See,
paid.
that's why I'm going with it. So that's why I picked Zach Wilson over all of that. Because I don't know what you gonna do, Will Levis. I mean, look good, like they said. You arm beautiful, got it downfield, got it to the playmaker. That looked it good, but in the long run, I don't know what you might capable of doing.
But we're gonna start looking good, but like you say, that the mechanics got to get better. The mechanics got to get better because he got a squad down there. He got a running game, and Henry and Spears from Tulane.
Derek-
You got to watch out for the running back Spears. Go ahead, London.
Henry didn't move in the trade deadline, did he?
No.
No.
Oh, so he's still okay.
Then they still got Spears, that running back from Tulane. He a beast. And then, like you say, they got Hop over there, and hey, the defense always been on top. So
Good coaching staff.
yeah. So they
Obviously,
might be
Hop
making.
will
Matter of
get
fact,
paid.
they might. It all depends on how Levis get to playing. Watch out for Tennessee, everybody. They might get to making the move.
Mike Vrabel don't
They-
start coaching until November.
That's why I say they gonna start making the move. Watch out for they make that run in the playoffs. Go ahead, Master Matt.
I ain't gonna lie. I think they gonna do what they do, but they gonna just it's gonna be more pound. I thought that, to be honest, I thought they was gonna get rid of B Hop, and I thought the most shocking not to change the subject or nothing, but the most shocking trade that I thought that didn't happen, I thought Adams was for sure out of there. I thought he was definitely going. I thought Devontae Adams was out of there, just like I thought B Hop was about to be out of there, and I thought Derrick Henry was gonna be out of there. So maybe y'all might be right with y'all point. Will Levis might be the thing that glued everything together.
Well, I noticed with the trade deadline this year, all these dudes that got traded was on rookie deals. I think Sweat had got extended, but he ain't got no big cap number.
He only had one left last year. I mean, 1 year left on it anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
That's why
nobody that moved had a big cap number.
Okay.
Who do we see with a big cap number and went somewhere? Chase Young just didn't get extended.
Yeah, right. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he on his rookie deal.
Let me see.
And them cheap.
Probably the guy with the guy from Sweat from the to the
got
Bears.
extended.
He got extended. That's what that was. Okay.
He ain't got no real bread yet.
Okay. All right, before we get to the next question, those of you didn't know it, didn't hear about it, these were some of today's trades. You had James Harden to the Clippers. You had Chase Young. He went to the 49ers. You had Joshua Dobbs, who went to Minnesota. You had Montez Sweat, went to Chicago Bears.
Can't figure that one out.
And you had Detroit Lions get, who was that? Donovan Peoples-Jones, Mr. UAM. So those are trades of the day. And Lions, hope that was a good pick for y'all. And Peoples, hope you can stretch that defense that they need. Because James in your hands,
Stones.
hey, you ain't been doing good. So that's probably why they made that trade for him. They need to stretch that defense.
Well, they telling you indirectly, like, dude, we don't believe in you. Like, I mean, he get all the signals to me is pointing that this dude gonna be out of work. And really, all you got to do is watch Dan Campbell's pressers. He has not been mincing words with this kid.
Right.
If you sensitive, his feelings should be hurt in that building right now. Because, dude, look at your draft class. I mean, Amawar came the year before you. He's really the best player on the team as far as offensively with hands. You got 3 dudes that went to Alabama with you, and you ain't the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my man Branch. You looking good, baby. I'm with you.
Thundercat. Real Thundercat.
Yes, sir.
All pro.
Are the Michigan allegations going to screw J.J.'s McCarthy a chance?
See, these guys can't even get the question out, man. See what I'm saying?
Hey, look.
This question don't start all type of chaos. CP?
Are the Michigan
Super
allegations
Bowl.
going to screw J.J. McCarthy's chances of winning the Heisman? And I'm going to start off with you, Mastermind.
I'm going to say this. No, it's not. I think they still just going to, if he winning and he keep winning, they're going to keep mentioning his name. But we had the off-cameras discussions, and they started to make me believe that he shouldn't even be in the runnings. But I say as long as you win, you should be good. Just don't lose to Ohio State or Penn State. You're done.
Well, look.
You can lose a game, but you can't be the reason why.
That's why I said, listen, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm going to let Tycoon take it away. He got plenty to say about that.
No, listen, we talked about this off air, right? We talked about this off air. And I'm saying, how is he even? He shouldn't even be in New York. Okay. If the only person with a Heisman vote that's even mentioning this guy is Jim Harbaugh. I haven't heard anybody with a Heisman vote say anything about McCarthy other than Jim Harbaugh.
Say that's it.
And Jim Harbaugh worked for the brand, and the brand will put the PR machine behind you. Now, they're going to do that.
So they're going to do that?
They ain't going to put the PR machine.
Is that going to be enough to get the job done? To bring home the hardware?
Listen, to McCarthy's credit, he hasn't done anything to not be in the discussion. That's not my argument. My argument is that Bo Nix has played much better, and he's got more quality wins, and he's got a quality loss. Michigan has taken lunch money from kids in wheelchairs, and y'all want me to believe that they did.
You hear this, P? Do you hear this, P?
They're taking kids' money in wheelchairs. They rolling up on kids in wheelchairs, taking their money.
At Young P and I
Right.
Sport, are you listening?
They talking real spicy, real zesty, and y'all want me to believe they them guys, and I can't do it. I can't do it.
So if majority of these quarterbacks lose a game or even 2, and McCarthy take the Wolverines undefeated, will he get it?
Man said they take
I'm just
money
asking.
from kids in wheelchairs. Did you hear this man, P?
That's what's happening.
Did you hear this, P?
What's your best win? Your best win is Rutgers.
Do y'all think that?
Say that again. Ice my
Huh?
back. Say that
No,
again.
It's against
I
Rutgers.
said if they go undefeated and the rest of the quarterbacks just nominated lose at least 1 or 2 games, say if Bo Nix lose 1 more and all these other ones lose 1, and McCarthy go undefeated, will he at least be nominated in the top 3?
I'm saying this, dog. And yeah, I said it. My man in Florida State need to be nominated. He need to be in the runnings. If you gonna give it to McCarthy and mention all these other names, you got to put his name in there. And he didn't play some competition.
I'm not going.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have. To your point, Juan. Let me say it. Because all of these, I think,
Mastermind.
Knicks got a loss already, and I think
Caleb Williams too.
no, Williams he threw himself out. He threw himself out. He getting paid. He got
You don't
millions
even
of
mention
dollars.
his name.
Right.
The dude in more he in more commercials than Shaq right now, and he in college. He's in college.
Yeah, I hear that he say he coming back.
Who talking about?
They say
You gotta do none of that, huh?
Come on, man. I'm on
Sometimes
campus. I'm in UCLA.
Yeah,
I'm in California at USC with a bag. I ain't going nowhere.
yeah, most definitely.
What?
Yeah.
You hear that Michigan start getting nervous and
Yeah.
Caleb going back.
Yeah, so I don't know, Michigan. Like you say, JJ, I can just say just keep winning.
The allegations won't hurt him.
You know what I'm saying?
To answer the question, the allegations won't hurt him. All he gotta do is
They gonna
keep-
do nothing to him.
yeah, keep performing. Because
If
allegations
anything, it's
ain't
gonna
nothing.
put more light
Yeah, I
on him.
think
It's gonna
Yeah,
put more light on him because everybody gonna start looking at Michigan week after week.
come on, we talking about stealing signs, like for real. How much of a competitive in that?
Now what's that? What's
they got a little
what's the
deeper,
other
they
thing that
say.
they
I
talking
forget
about?
what they
Though?
say.
They
They
talking about
still
the
got a
fans
little
came
deeper.
in now.
They
What
still
they
got a
talking
little
about? They
deeper.
came in on.
I don't
I don't know if
you know. I
Okay,
don't
so
wanna-
listen, let me tell you, as somebody who's been convicted by the feds, right? The feds is in there because all the other dudes called the feds. The feds didn't come because they
Okay.
wanted to call.
Oh, I
So
got
that's
you. I
what they
got
were.
you.
So they
I
called.
got you. Okay.
Look at
They
it.
said he asking for help.
Brand call you, you got to answer the phone.
No, I got you.
Yeah, most definitely.
Answer.
Most definitely.
When Ohio State start calling you and crying, you got to answer the phone.
Well, you heard it here, JJ. It ain't nothing. You still
Yeah.
got a chance to win it, baby.
Won't hurt him.
You get or y'all saying Penis got it?
Penix Jr. looked good too. He another candidate. He looked good.
Penix is the only guy with the. Well, that's without. Penix got multiple losses. I think he got 2 losses, or they got 1.
No, I don't think Penis got one yet from
Well,
Washington.
I don't think Washington lost.
Oh, they haven't. That's because
Yeah.
he popped the work.
Yeah.
But
Beat Bo Nix
Yeah,
head to head, so
yeah.
you got to put him
So,
over
yeah,
Bo.
I say these my 2 guys. I don't have a Heisman vote, but these would be my 2 guys. Penix only problem is he don't play defense because his defense ain't none.
No, I know, but I'm saying, but you got to put him over Bo because head to head.
I'm just saying what McCarthy doing there.
No, I got it.
It's on the board, though.
He said that's your only question.
We got the right guy.
He's just undefeated. It's just because he's
Oh, this the guy
undefeated.
there.
No, I'm just saying McCarthy is there. This because he's undefeated. And then back to your statement, he's with the brand, the block, the block M.
You beat up on crippled kids. And talking about he's undefeated. You okay?
What are the Detroit Pistons missing? What are the Detroit Pistons missing? Tycoon.
I can't really, man. That's a difficult question to answer and evaluate because I want to give Monty Williams a year because I don't know what he is coaching in the East right now. Right? I thought he underperformed with all that talent he had in Phoenix, so I'm a little skeptical of him. But he was the best coach available. You know, it's easier. And Brad, I got this from Brad Holmes. It's easier to get worse before you can get better, right? So they couldn't do worse than Monty Williams, right? So, and then I'm looking at Cade Cunningham. He looking like him.
Yeah.
He looking like him. Now the other
You're looking a lot better, Richie Cunningham. You looking a
yeah,
lot better.
during the big fella looking like him, right? They gonna definitely need a veteran in the locker room. If you're trying to get deep in the playoffs, you're gonna need a veteran in the locker room, and you need another superstar.
Okay.
Well, Giannis is in your division.
See,
Right. Go ahead, Mastermind.
I'm just gonna be real with you.
Please do.
You need chemistry and time.
It's your wheelhouse.
You gotta let them gel together because as you see, each season everybody is coming back getting better, except Jaden Ivey. I don't know what you on. I understand they titled you. I know they titled you as Westbrook. Get that out your head,
He
man.
dumpster juice.
Start facilitating the rock, man.
Hot
Stop
dumpster
looking for all your shots. Take the triple-double aspect from him. But to answer the question, I think all they need is time and chemistry. And if you got to add something, you got to add something to the team. Not a superstar. You got to add something like
Glue guy.
a Udonis Haslem,
You definitely need-
Al Horford. Somebody who gonna just sit there and teach them how to win. Because to me, you got superstars. You just got to let them develop to their
in the
roles.
locker room.
No, you got to let them develop into superstars. Because if you bring in a superstar now, the superstar about to take all that you seen in Cade that you saying is him. That's about to go out the door. The superstar saying I'm him because y'all brought me here for that purpose.
Boy, that Grant boy with Jeremy Grant, I'm talking about boy didn't see a shot he didn't like.
Didn't he? Ooh,
That's what I mean by that.
Well,
Boy, talking about
here we go.
Well,
My opinion with the Detroit Pistons is missing. Yeah, you got your big boys down there. They grabbing boards, they getting tip dunks and everything. But I think you still need a post-up big fella that you can throw down there and you can put that glove up and go to work.
What NBA you been watching?
What's my man name over there in Denver? Jokic. You need an Embiid.
He's not listening.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so
We can find one. You can find one.
do it this way. Let me see
You
if
can
this
find one.
Stewart
And hold on. And then you need another point guard. You need somebody that can come
Okay.
down. You need somebody that can
Sasser.
do that. Because now Richie Cunningham, that I call you, you know your name is Cade, but until you prove yourself better, we're gonna keep you at Richie. And you starting off good.
Okay, so we talking about Embiid and Jokic, two former MVPs, 2 league MVPs.
No, I'm just saying anybody that can go down there, even like a KD. KD can get over there. I'm just saying.
I mean, I was saying we talking about
anything,
dudes that play in the post or dudes that can play in the post.
That can play.
Okay, because
You know
I
what I'm
don't see
saying?
no post up.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
that's like,
So
like
long
I'm
start.
saying. Yeah, it is. That it is. Yeah.
So
but
I don't
but
know.
most of them, like I say, the guys who can put their back against the basket.
Giannis don't even really.
You know who that
I'm
really
just saying,
is?
even though they do it, but they still gonna come up top.
You know who that
I'm
really
talking about
is?
find somebody like a Jokic, find somebody like Embiid, find somebody, but any of them players.
Your
You-
post-up
You
player,
can
though,
find them. That's what I'm
Nice.
saying. I don't know what you're gonna do with Wiseman.
you got them.
What they gonna do with Wiseman?
No, you got them. Them your post-up guys. Wiseman and Bagley
What
the
you gonna
third.
do with him?
Bagley the third. You got to put those type of guys
Yeah, I like
around
Marvin
the block,
Bagley the third.
around the block and just tell them catch down there, do a go-to move, get a couple guys in foul trouble. Those are your post-up guys. But the only thing is now you got to try to find time for them guys.
I'm gonna start calling Marvin Bagley third Michigan weather because he inconsistent.
So yeah.
He inconsistent. One day it's 7.
I got something for Ivy. My man said, what you say about Ivy?
Start following that triple-double role where you start.
No, this
consistent
is what you
performance.
do. You get rid of Ivy. And I'm going to tell you who you do. You bring your boy over here, America, we about to put you up on somebody. Cam Thomas.
If they could do that, ooh,
Start getting
God.
up on him from the Brooklyn Nets. The
Oh,
boy is that
God,
deal.
you get Cam over here.
I'm
it'd
telling
be
y'all,
good night.
trade Ivy for Cam.
It'll be good night.
I'm telling y'all,
That'd be the answer to your shooting guard without
trade Ivy and bring in Cam.
Man, that'll answer your shooting guard troubles with no issue.
That's just me out there, America. Yeah, I got something to say about
Slide
the
him
about
up.
the Detroit Pistons. Go ahead.
So I'm
That's a
thinking.
good-
So the NBA is unlike
That is a good.
any other league in that,
Thank you, sir.
right? Because I got Brooklyn fans aren't hoop fans. This ain't the Knicks, right? The Brooklyn fans are transplant fans. They migrant fans. They're not true fans. The Pistons fans, I don't care what the Pistons can go 0-100, they gonna sell out. Pistons fans is Pistons fans. We are one of 9 cities that's got all 4 sports major franchises.
Okay.
Detroit go to games,
Right.
whether they win or lose.
No, without a doubt.
The Lions were selling out losing.
No, without a doubt.
So I don't know if Brooklyn, when we talk about a trade, Thomas put butts in the seats right now because people.
No, they coming to see Miles Bridges and your boy.
He part of the nucleus to sell tickets, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he got a little shine. I got you.
I don't know if Brooklyn can let him get out the building and
But if you get
6,000 seats go.
But see, no, I'm be honest with you.
Talk business.
No, I'm speak business on your aspect because Jaden Ivey was ranked just like Cam Thomas coming out of college, coming out of Purdue. Jaden Ivey was predicted to
see
be.
what it is now. What you ranked and what you doing.
But see, you can always be this too. What about if he say it's the system? I ain't getting the ball like I'm supposed
I
to.
put somebody with him. Get him out.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I give you a draft pick or something.
If that was just something to say what the Pistons should get. You need somebody who can put the ball in the bucket for sure.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah, I know, but I say clear it out. He can go get it, clear it out, and I'm putting 2 in there. So, America, get up on Cam Thomas.
Yes,
I'm
he's
telling you.
coming.
Just like how we put y'all up on SGA, get up on Cam Thomas. He that real deal.
I don't know if y'all been right on a few things, but I think Cam Thomas is not under the radar like we think. But go ahead.
I'm just saying this. I know to me, this is just me. The reason why I think he was kind of under the radar, because when it was all chaos and all mayhem over there in Brooklyn,
Yeah, it's definitely.
if you knew your man was the truth, you go into that answer.
Yeah,
And I'm
Especially
just
when it's mayhem.
and I'm just shouting it out now like that. But if y'all looking at the episode, we been calling we called him out on the, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
the first
back
episode
then.
back then. He's that deal.
Yes,
He's on
he
the
is.
best. And his favorite player is Kobe Bryant. That's why he wear that 24.
So watch out. He got some of that mama mentality for real. No, he do.
I mean, the league need more of them.
Yeah.
No, he's one of them.
Is Michael Jordan just another player in today's NBA with social media and everyone's business?
I'm gonna tell you this.
Mastermind.
Michael Jordan is never just a normal NBA player in no era, no league, no none of that. Do you see how the panel can't stop laughing at this thing? This is just unacceptable. Some questions we shouldn't even put on the table. But I'm glad you said this. You know, whoever submitted this question, you know what I'm talking about. You know, our producers.
You know who you be.
Our producers behind the scene, we know they always egging that mastermind. See what I'm saying? But it's cool. It's cool. This week, you know what we're gonna do? Look, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. This is what we're gonna do just for this segment. We're gonna let you take over this whole segment. Go ahead.
Just like, I don't know, this is some good dope. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep talking. Please. We're gonna let you take over this segment. Go ahead. Let our guest do it.
I mean,
you know he gonna blaze him. Go ahead.
What happened?
Okay, so we old enough.
When we got this question, hold on, I'm gonna let you go, but watch this, Tycoon. When we got this question, what I said, man, I'm not asking that.
But we gotta respect our producers, and we gotta ask the question.
When some dudes was in the room with the crack pipe, and they was like, man, this dope ain't that good.
We're gonna try something right quick. So we'll see if it's gonna come out right. I got you. No, I got you. You gotta be something.
They came across me, I said, man, I can't ask this.
Okay, so talk about shock value.
That's what it is.
Man,
We're trying to get clickbait here.
This epitomized. Come on, man. Listen.
Everybody knows.
Listen to me. I'm 51, right? I know I don't look it, but I'm 50, right? I don't have recency bias, right? And we can listen, I saw Mike in his prime. I saw old Mike. I saw Kobe. Hey, man, I'm still old enough to tell y'all that Bo Jackson is the best athlete that ever suited up. Bo Jackson, yeah. For real. Like, I saw Bo. Come on, man. The boy, that's why I like Hendon Hooker, because I saw his daddy down in South Carolina State torch Albany State. I was there in Albany State's arena, and I watched that man torch. That's Hendon Hooker's daddy. I'm on to see that. But then that's why I like Hendon Hooker, because I know he come from good stock. That's another whole.
Yeah. Shout out to Hendon Hooker. Shout out to
we talking about a guy that was All-Star MVP, League MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season.
Yeah.
In the same season, man.
Yeah.
The league in steals and scoring on multiple occasions. Only one person has done it, and it's the same guy that done it twice.
You preaching to the choir here.
Like, come on.
You ain't got to tell me. I know.
I can't. Mad's my man, but on this one, I still can't.
Magic, my man, but
I still can't answer this. I mean,
Mike
ain't
Mike be even more polarizing.
You know what I'm saying? Magic,
listen,
Mike the man. That man on that. It's
because of the social media, because of everything.
Y'all still wearing the
Mike
mics from
pulling them in Lamborghinis and all type of stuff back then. They got social media.
George gonna be here forever.
No, let me tell you this. The social media would just amplify
yes.
even more.
Yes.
Listen, let me tell you kids who buying these mics that never seen Mike play, the Jordans used to come out on All-Star Weekend because Mike's birthday was in February. So All-Star Weekend, you had to stand in line in Foot Locker to get your J's.
Yeah.
We did that.
Ain't no pre-order.
We did that.
Yes, sir.
Like, can you imagine, when you would go to Northland at the Foot Locker and they would go all the way outside.
Yeah. And you'd be like, what's going on?
And everybody
waiting on the J's, yes.
Them more people come when they see that.
Cameras, tickets, gotta have your ticket in.
Like, dudes was selling their spot in line so you can move up closer to get J's.
Yeah.
You're going to go buy some shoes, and the dude will say, well, look, you can get my spot for $40.
Yeah.
Like, that's what was going on, man. So stop with that.
Yeah.
Stop
There's
with
no
that.
way, yeah.
Like we was there. Like
Y'all getting history right here. He throwing y'all back.
we was
Preach.
Hey, we
man,
was just
we was
standing in the line.
Like,
We was just standing in line like concert tickets.
listen, Zeke was God in our house. My Uncle Kelvin wouldn't listen. You couldn't even do none of that Jordan stuff. I did sneak in the back door with the J's on. Like I got him. Got to sneak him in the house.
Yeah.
Like come
Say, 'cause
on, but we
fire
had
you
him
up.
though. Come on, man.
Fire you up for having them J's on your feet. All right.
Jordan's over Mark. Like, come on, man. Like, nah, man.
You mean to tell me you ain't get the
Nah.
weapons, Isaiah's? Come on, man.
I would be remiss if I didn't say this. I love Mike, but I'm not an old curmudgeon either. LeBron James, I have never seen a guy play for this well this long. I've never seen a 38-year-old, 39-year-old.
Longevity, you deserve props, LeBron. I give you
in
credit.
your 21st year.
No, I give you credit.
Shout out to you, LBJ, my man.
Because when we talk about,
I'm gonna be honest.
Mike played 15.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. I think you can give that too to today's modern, like the advancement in technology. Like, just think some of the workouts and the things that LeBron
But
was.
it's not a LeBron problem.
No, I'm just saying.
Right, he
I'm
just
saying,
was
no.
smarter,
I'm
yeah.
just saying this. The things that LeBron is subject to do for his body now, those athletes in that era didn't have the slightest idea.
Sarah ain't doing it. I can't. Why?
No, I'm just saying
He
that.
can't play 82 games.
But no, I'm just saying that, like the athletes in that era didn't even have the slightest idea or didn't even have access to that. So all I'm saying is this: just think about this. If guys like Tracy McGrady just say how great he was, you know what I'm saying?
He took care of himself.
No, I'm just saying, say if he had access to, like, just say how they got these body chambers and all this different stuff that they give you now that you lay in, and you know what I'm saying,
Listen,
that I'm just saying that helps strengthen your different.
always make this argument about Tracy McGrady and AI. In my opinion, these guys got more out of their athletic ability than anybody, but they never really worked. Like, look at if Tracy McGrady.
I think Tracy McGrady worked. I think the
He didn't
problem was.
well, I mean, they worked.
No, I'm just saying this. I think what Tracy McGrady problem was he just got injured. I think that
Yeah, his body.
he didn't have the technology that they had. Like Larry Bird. Just think, Larry Bird probably wouldn't have went out with his back like that the way that
If Larry Bird played in
Say-
Phoenix, he probably played 3 more years.
No, I'm just saying. No, just think of today's technology. Think of all this
My point is-
stimulation treatment they got.
Go ahead,
for
get y'all
kids.
point right quick. So
All of that
go ahead.
stuff,
My-
man.
This-
I think with the
this my-
technology, if you bring
This
that
is my
to,
point, Mastermind. There were teams in the league that had great sports medicine. The Pistons at one time
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Brandon
one of the
was
best.
one of them. They sports medicine.
No, I agree.
Phoenix,
I agree with that.
like what Phoenix at the time, they were ahead of the curve in sports medicine.
Exactly.
Like there are guys that get hurt at certain teams that I'd be like, they don't know what they're doing.
No, exactly. How do they? Lonzo Ball, fine example.
Yeah,
The Chicago medical staff, y'all don't know what y'all.
they're not there.
With the NBA projected to be 50 to 60% international players, should the American players be scared? Tycoon.
You can't stop it. I don't know if it's nothing you can be scared of. It's just nothing you can do. You just get your game better.
So you step your game up, trying to step your game up.
Listen, man, I played with an athlete, man. Like I played with guys that made you want to play better.
Absolutely.
Like to me,
Absolutely.
I played with LeGarry Jones. LeGarry Jones was probably the most, and I'm talking about from the time I was 6 years old all the way till I graduated high school.
LG, what's up, my baby? LeGarry
And he was
Jones.
probably, he was
Fly,
probably,
baby.
he was probably the best athlete, but nobody worked harder than Aaron Laurie.
Red, baby.
Red.
Nobody worked harder.
Than the Colonel. I know. We all know.
Nobody worked harder than Keith McKenzie.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Red
Keith.
Laurie. Shout out to Keith McKenzie.
Like
Old
Keith-
champ.
Like Keith would ride a bike up to the school to work out in the morning at 6 in the morning.
See that?
Like, I ain't lit like that.
No, he going that extra mile. That's why he got it.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why
Right.
they got it.
I
Yeah.
did.
That's why he got that ultimate, that ring,
He
baby.
got championship. Like Keith worked hard, bro. People don't know that. Like Keith was working hard.
Keith McKenzie.
Neil Simpson was
McKenzie,
hard.
class of 91.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Neil Simpson.
Like they still
Let them kids know you got to get up early in the morning, get on them bikes, work out, run, walk, do whatever.
I'll say this: they let you know that you had to do more than what you was doing if you wanted to play.
Right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So if you said the international players are coming, you better get in that chip.
I'm gonna say this. U.S. players, I know y'all shaking y'all boots like Don Knotts. I know y'all are. I know you got the right to, because right now the faces of the league are all international players. When you listen to the names, besides like our names that we always go with, our Stephs and the KDs and LeBrons. Besides that, you're hearing Giannis, You're hearing Joker. You're hearing Embiid. Those are the faces of the
Now,
league.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama. You hearing those names. You're not hearing the Devin Bookers. You're hearing it a little bit. You're not hearing the John.
Devin Booker, dude. I don't
No,
know.
no, no, no. This is what I'm saying. Though.
Okay.
I'm saying when they pub in the NBA,
Mm.
the first names you hearing is Luka the Don. You hearing Giannis.
What is
You
easy?
hear, but
Think about
what I'm saying is, think of in your whole era, like you said, we all been basketball, football, our whole lives. We've been watching these sports. At no time in your life have you ever seen basketball dominated hearing an international name
But think
before
about it.
you heard
What
an American name player. And I'm
I
naming 4 or 5 international players before I come up with one.
I can't
Devin
remember
Booker.
what year it was. I want to
That's
say
all I'm saying.
2004, 2000, whatever year, somewhere, look it up. I can't remember what it was. Whatever that year was when the All-Star game was in Atlanta. And it rained the whole weekend, and we was walking down. I-75 was so crowded. I-85 in Atlanta was so crowded. We had to get out and walk. We was in the cab, and we started walking. When we was walking, we was working with Dirk Nowitzki. I didn't know who he was.
Okay.
And damn, this white boy tall as a mug. You know what I'm saying? But I knew he hooped.
Right.
But I didn't know who he was.
Right.
I didn't know he was going to go on to be
And be who he is.
a Hall of Famer. But my point is, when you bring an international player, you bring the whole country.
No, I got
The whole country follows that guy.
exactly.
When you got
And that's supporting my argument.
yeah,
They having a bigger fan base and they getting a bigger following and everything.
bring a dude.
So
from-
American players, you boys start to get nervous, like he said, get in that gym and work on your game.
People don't-
I'm gonna tell you the answer.
from around here somewhere.
Let me tell you the answer. The answer to the question is get in that gym and work on your defense.
Because the whole
Lock these foreign players up
The
and
player-
make them look average, and you're back on the map.
the player ain't coming. The whole country coming. It's 2 million eyeballs.
Yeah, so if I lock this one guy, but who's been the man for 2 million fans already, now they're gonna be looking at me.
That's
So
what you
now I
gotta
got a whole new 2 million.
It ain't-
Other than that, you don't stand a chance. So when y'all play Luka, you gotta stop Luka. Y'all gotta stop him. Somebody gotta get in there. Where the old Kawhi Leonard at? Bring out your D.
Man, I don't know what's up. with Kawhi.
Yeah. It's time for y'all boys to get scared. It's that simple.
Good. Okay.
These boys is balling.
Mhm.
And like you say, these boys got the in outside game, and that's what the NBA is turning into now. It's turning into European ball. It used to be inside out. Now it's outside in, and everything is surrounded by the three. And these European players is coming in already mastering that shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for them to do the pick and roll and pop to the three and hit that three and everything. And these other guys, y'all got to get in the gym and put up 1,000 or better shots a day.
Well, one of the things I've noticed with these European players, most of them have been bigs, and they bigs with skill.
Yeah, they can shoot.
Like they skillful bigs.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
not
And like you
they-
say, they've been playing since they've been like 12.
Yeah.
You know, professional. Yeah,
Yeah.
professional. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, Luca looked like a trucker out there.
Yeah. Yeah, you got something to say?
Yeah,
Move
I
along
just
about
say
that.
this. One thing about the international players, like kind of piggybacking off what you were just saying, Ice. The international players was taught to shoot first. You see what I'm saying? They was taught distance and you know what I'm saying?
Mechanics.
Yeah, get your shot up, get your shot up, get your shot up.
That's for real.
Exactly. And we were more, we're gonna practice this dribble and you know what I'm saying, try to cross you up and all of that, trying to be exciting.
Correct.
Get your shots up and work on your D.
Is boxing about to change from the big fights in Vegas to the cross fights in London for that bag? Mastermind. Is
Well-
boxing about to change for the big fights in Vegas to getting that bag for cross fights in London?
And this is a yeah, I said it statement. Yeah, I said it. I don't think boxing is going to change. I think what's going to end up happening is that what is it? Top fight. What is it called again?
Something like that. Cross fights, CrossFit fights, or something like
CrossFit
that.
fights is about to merge with Top Rank. Yeah, I said it, with Top Rank boxing, so they can pass PBC, and then they can get all the big fights for Top Rank and get all the names under Top Rank, so they won't all just be under PBC. I think that that's going to open up the doors for the Fight Club to really start doing what the what the Live did with PGA. They just going to basically buy into boxing through that aspect.
Merge.
And once they get that aspect, they're going to make it where PBC got to come join. And after that, it's going to be whatever the money say. If they saying it's going to be in Saudi Arabia, the fight is in Saudi Arabia. They say it's gonna be in Egypt. The fight is in Egypt. They just making it happen, baby. So you got to be prepared to travel to go get that money because they definitely gonna put that money on the table. And if you don't believe it, go ask Tyson Fury. He got plenty bread off this fight, and he damn near lost.
No, he
good.
did lose. Ain't
Right.
no damn.
Yeah.
He won with a split decision.
Yeah, but in
But
the
he
eyes of the fans,
Right.
he lost the fight.
Right. Go ahead, Tycoon.
This is a tough question because it's a more nuanced question in that the big fights to me have in the last 10 years have always been in the welterweight division. These are the bigger fights. The welterweight division and probably 155 and 165 been carrying some big fights. To your point, I think the heavyweight fights are the ones that kind of carry this going over to Europe and going over there because you don't have any
But
American heavyweights.
This is the only thing I'm saying to that. Just to throw this at you.
Yeah.
Just say this. If they say, okay, Shakur Stevens, Javante Davis, we giving y'all 200 million. The winner get 100 million, the loser get 80. I mean, the winner get 120, loser get 80. What you
They
think?
can get that. They can get that in America. Yeah.
100 million?
Not stupid.
Think about the fighters. Ain't no fighter really got no 100 million.
Okay,
But
but
man, Mayweather ain't getting no 100 million
they-
for no
okay,
fight,
but-
and he ain't
but-
call him
but-
the money man.
But listen, but
That's all I'm saying.
I
And,
think
and
you have to
listen,
make a million on the flight now.
I'm not for sure about that. I could be wrong. Maybe after pay per views. I'm talking about no.
That was 100
I'm
million.
saying this to fight. I ain't talking about with pay per views and all of that.
Nobody.
That's what that's what they willing to offer.
I don't
They
know.
just gave. Listen, Tyson Fury just got 55 million to come over there and do that,
Okay, but
and that ain't even include.
he got
Now, listen,
55.
hold on now. That didn't even include pay per views or none of that. That's just like gift from them to him. So what I'm saying is, if they tell them big fighters, them names like Shakur Stevens and Javante Davis, look, we just want to put on the fight. We don't want none of that old other stuff, and we're gonna give you this to come fight, and you take this to come fight, and the extra 20 gonna go to the winner. I guarantee you, them boys going over there to fight.
I would push back on that because to your point, no, well, yeah, but Tyson Fury got that money because he's 270.
No, I don't care what weight. Them two boys right there is two of the best
I
fighters.
don't know. I
right
don't know if
now.
fight fans. I don't know if
I'm
fight
just
fans
saying.
want to see a 235 pounds.
No, this is what I'm saying.
that's
Javante
fair.
Davis and
135.
Shakur Stevens, is
135.
two of the biggest names in
Okay.
their
They
weight class
135
right
though.
now.
I'm about to interrupt this right
They
quick, brothers.
135.
Go ahead.
About to interrupt right quick. On this right here is, in my eyes, in my opinion, is the boxers against the UFC fighters.
That's a fact.
That's what I believe
That's a fact.
that's what I believe is finna take over.
That's a fact.
Be- I believe that's what's finna happen, and also getting those big fights. As far as the Secure and the Tanks, Davis, y'all take this bag and y'all fight over here. Boom, boom, boom.
So
Because hold on. Because the reason why I say that, because the guy that Tyson Fury just fought, he was also a UFC fighter, right?
Right. And
That's why I say I believe that they're going to have more fights like that in the near future.
I believe that's
They're
gonna
going to
catch
have
on.
that, and that's about to be about to catch on, and that's what they about to start paying some money to see. Like you say, like Nick Diaz might fight somebody.
Right. No.
You know what I'm saying?
I think-
A
I
boxer,
agree.
just anybody. It's just an example.
Ice, not to
If
cut
I
you
believe
off,
something gonna
but
happen
look,
like that, go ahead, Master.
I agree with that. That's going to be a new trend. That's going to catch on. I agree that the UFC best fighter against the best boxer is going to be a trend, and that's going to catch on. I can see this,
how many times have we seen that?
Just a couple.
but not where it was really competitive like how it was this time.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, Tyson Fury is kind of like we all know that he's above his prime
But why
but
was it
his name-
competitive?
because it was two big guys and they basically was the same thing.
Two
but-
big guys.
No, but this is what I'm saying. So you mean to tell me if you can make this happen? Just say, for instance, I can't think of a UFC guy right offhand though who could meet this criteria. Just say if you got what's we could use
Just remember that blonde head
Mayweather.
guy. No, remember that blonde head
Yeah,
guy. We seen
oh,
about
exactly.
135 or
what's my
something.
man? I can't think
I
of
forget his name, but-
him, the guy who just knocked out, who just got the belt. He just beat man, and
I'm
everybody
not-
thought my
I-
man was
I'm
gonna
not-
beat
I'm
him
not
too.
enough-
But I'm just saying him, because he fits the criteria kind of. Just say him against Shakur Stevens. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Somebody who they know that's kind of crafty with the hands.
I don't
but they-
believe
Mhm.
a smaller fighter can take the punishment that a professional boxer would put on a UFC guy. I think Ngannou was different because he was a bigger guy and he had the kind of knockout power that was intriguing. You put
So
anyone
Adesanya, I'm gonna use him as a good example.
you
Adesanya
put him in the ring with any boxer you control,
against Charlo,
would
one of
get
the Charlo
mopped.
brothers.
He'd get mopped by either one of them.
I don't know to see that, but that's something I think that'd be a good match for a smaller guy. That's the only thing I'm trying to
He'd
get
get
on.
mopped.
The smaller guy, that'd be a good
The
fight.
smaller guys that get killed. Bigger guys got a better shot, but I don't
know.
I don't know if you could do it at one.
No, it depends on. Like I say, I don't know.
135, 155 is not a novel.
Charlo probably would beat him, but that's
So you're saying Teofimo Lopez get in the ring with any UFC fighter, Lomachenko, the little guys. I'm talking about the little guys. Get in there with any UFC fighter. That UFC fighter got a chance.
yeah.
I think you can find one.
No,
Yeah.
I think you can find
You
one.
can find one.
that's no.
Yeah, I think you can find one.
Find
Okay.
one.
Find us one, America. Find
I
us
can't
one.
think of their names right now. The UFC guys.
Okay.
I gotta send them in for me because I'm falling kind of short of these names.
That's nobody.
Last-
Oh,
Last question before we end the show. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Last question before we end the show. You almost made it there again. You didn't make it. We was hoping you made it there. So how would Dusty Baker legacy be remembered? How would Dusty Baker legacy be remembered? Go ahead,
Damn.
Tycoon. Dusty Baker. How will his legacy be remembered?
I think great skipper, well respected in the locker room. He's one of the few guys that can build an organization and take an organization that's already built, do something with it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he got more out of Barry Bonds than anybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, listen, and let's keep this a buck, man. We talk about the performance enhanced steroid. Let's talk performance enhancing drugs. Okay, fine. You still got to put that bat on the baseball.
Gotta have that.
That's it.
The hardest
And
thing,
eye
I don't give a
coordination.
damn how strong. The hardest
And the
thing
eye
to do is to
coordination.
hit the baseball. You still have to put contact on the baseball. Barry Bonds just talk about on base percentage. This dude can hit a baseball, whether he was 210 or 265. He could hit the baseball. Tony Gwynn.
You can't take that away from him.
Like it's certain guys that could just put the bat on the ball. Tony Gwynn never struck. What was it like? He never had 100 strikeouts in a season. Like, come on, man.
Those crazy stats.
Go ahead. What you got to say, Mastermind?
I say Dusty Baker gonna be known as a winner.
Yeah.
He definitely gonna be remembered as
Like
a
that.
winner.
Dusty Baker's
Because-
definitely a champion.
He, you know what I'm saying, because he won as a player and then he also won as a manager. So,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? That in baseball, that's a
First
good
ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's a good accomplishment.
First ballot Hall of Fame.
So, like I say, Dusty, enjoy your retirement, man, and you did it your way, baby. You had a good career.
Well, I'm gonna go with the boy. He said, first time ballot Hall of Famer. Like you say, to me, he one of the great managers. Like you say, skippers. He's up there. He's up there with a Sparky Anderson to me, especially if he could have pulled it out. Winning in San Francisco, he'd have been one of the ones to win in both leagues. But he did make it to the series, so that also is another reason why he's he up there. And like you say, he was won the World Series as a player. You know what I'm saying? What he won like 100 and some games, and then as a manager, I think he won like 100, almost 200 games. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're gonna be first ballot Hall of Famer, and like you say, we're gonna miss you in the game. So I hope whoever you've been schooling and giving the game to, I hope they what you got to say?
We hope your coach
know
will
what
treat
I'm
me
saying?
better than Belichick, baby.
Hey, listen.
Belichick looking bold right now.
Well, listen,
so go ahead.
I know y'all want to end this, but I got a question that I've been pondering.
Go ahead.
And so I've been looking at the NFL Hall of Fame, right? And a lot of guys have been getting in, and a lot of guys that aren't in that I think should get in because I'm an NFL guy. Is Michael Vick a Hall of Famer?
Ooh, not in my eyes. No.
Michael Vick is a Hall of Famer.
You know.
Okay, so
He is.
But listen,
I'ma say
my
this. He
thing
might
is
not
this.
have a stat.
My
or
thing
might
is
not
this.
in
I
games,
about to
but
say I have to
but
see. I have
Michael
to see
Vick-
his numbers.
But see,
because-
Mike-
that's the thing that
listen, this is the reason why I think he Hall of Famer. Michael Vick effect on football.
That's
Now that's it right there.
It's
I was
Hall
about to
of
say that part.
Fame
You know,
worthy.
if we go on that year,
His
if we go on
effect
that
in
year,
football.
This is my
Hall of
question.
Fame
if we
worthy.
go on that year,
Because that's who these quarterbacks today.
I mean, if we go on that year,
Dream your ideal quarterback would be Mike Vick almost, but just with.
Before there was Michael Vick, there was none.
You want me to tell you who your perfect quarterback would be?
yeah.
You want me to tell you who your perfect quarterback
On that
would be?
alone, yeah.
In a
But
perfect world right now, if you had the Mike Vick in Philly right now
if
in this league,
if my
drafted
man-
young, that'd be the perfect quarterback in any league.
Listen.
That's basically Patrick Mahomes almost.
listen,
The thing I look at when I look at the NFL Hall of Famer, and just real quick, and I want you to get your point off, is that what do you do that you can't coach?
speed, talent, what?
No.
He's saying that.
No, it isn't.
Could Barry Sanders did stuff you can't coach. Calvin Johnson did stuff
You can't coach. No, I
No, I got you.
Jerry Rice, you don't coach.
You can't coach that. Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? With Michael Vick,
Randy Moss, same way.
you can't coach it.
Now I understand. Now if he wouldn't, if his cousin wouldn't have done that, hey, he'd have been in there.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
but I
like
think he's
Michael,
still-
He'd almost been in there.
Michael
He'd have been in
Vick's-
there.
Michael Vick's impact on the NFL because before him there was none, and now there are many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now on
You gotta
impact,
put him in there.
yeah.
You got to put
On
him in there.
impact,
His
you
effect to the
you
game
would
is-
belong in there, but
his
on the
effect
numbers
the
and
game
everything, I don't.
is too
And
much.
that's how we're going to end the show.
Yes,
Everybody,
sir.
thank y'all for tuning in.
And y'all see
Like,
we had our
comment, and
guest.
subscribe.
We had our guest this
And y'all
week.
seen who the guest was. It was a
You
great.
Thanks for
wanna
having
be
me,
a
by the
guest?
way, man. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Thanks for coming in.
So if you want to be a guest, enter your name, man. We looking for guests. So come on out. You can come sit in the seat.
Like
too.
you say, we got Andre Spoon, Tycoon Lundy, baby. Peace.